Coronavirus live updates. Canada extends curbs on direct flights from India. Coronavirus live updates. India allows foreigners to use its vaccine registration website. Singapore inoculates 70% of its population. Coronavirus updates. India said foreigners residing in the country could register themselves on a state-run portal to take vaccines for COVID-19. Maruti Suzuki's production declined for the third consecutive year in financial year 2020-21 to an 11-year low due to the economic slowdown caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Its sales volume contracted for the second year to the lowest since FY15. India had administered 510 million COVID-19 vaccine doses until Monday, the Union Health Ministry said. World coronavirus updates. Canada is extending its restrictions on direct commercial and private passenger flights from India to September 21 because of COVID-19. The government will also extend testing requirements for passengers arriving from India via an indirect flight, Bloomberg reported. Indonesia will gradually ease restrictions in several cities, including the capital Jakarta, as it sets out a roadmap for life with the coronavirus for the next few years. Singapore said 70% of its population has been fully vaccinated, and 79% have received at least one dose, giving the city-state one of the best vaccination rates in the world. Moderna vaccine approved in Australia amid lockdown in most populous state. Australia's medical regulator has granted provisional approval for Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. Prime Minister Scott Morrison announced that the Therapeutic Goods Administration, TGA, provided provisional approval of the Moderna vaccine for use among Australian adults, the Xinhua news agency reported. 1 million doses of the vaccine will arrive in Australia in September, which will require 2 doses to be administered 28 days apart. Philippine economy cools. The Philippine economy fell back into contraction in the second quarter compared to the previous 3 months, as elevated numbers of COVID cases and extended lockdowns place the nation among Asia's laggards, Bloomberg reported. India's fuel demand rises in July. Fuel demand in India rose in July to its highest since April as pandemic restrictions and lockdowns were unwound in most states, boosting industrial activity and mobility, Reuters reported. Fuel consumption, a proxy for oil demand, totaled 16.83 million tons, up 2.9% from June and 7.9% from the same period a year ago. Coronavirus cases rising in Himachal, CM. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jairam Thakur on Monday said coronavirus cases were rising in the state, PTI reported. Active cases in the state rose to 2,086 on Monday, while the positivity rate was recorded at 1.9% last week. Uddhav speaks at public event without mask. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Monday spoke at a public event for the first time without a face mask. This is my first public program which I am addressing without wearing a mask. I am speaking for the first time, since coronavirus outbreak, without covering my face, he said in Nashik after inaugurating development projects, PTI reported.